Matcha later. Matcha later? Not yet. That's at the end. We're still at the beginning. So we're the Matcha Lives, and we're back with another episode. We're back in Phnom Penh. This is our second day, and we decided that we still had to continue our matcha crawl. And we're at Willow Matcha. Willow. This is Willow. We are here with some of our friends and our hosts. So excited to be here at Willow Matcha.
This is Van on the mic.
I'm Wallace.
And in the middle of Van and Wallace, Will Fenton, our friend.
Will Fenton is here.
All right, should we try it? So this tofu one was recommended by Van. Van has tried it before. She said it's so good.
Get some extra protein, and also it's a good balance of the matcha and tofu.
You know what it reminds me of? You know that Chinese dessert, đậu phụ pha?
Yeah, I know cái đó.
It was a Vietnamese đậu hũ. Đậu hũ ha.
It just isn't it just đậu hũ?
Đậu hũ thôi. Yeah.
You know, the good thing today that we know how to order less ice.
Half ice is good.
It's very important.
I think in here, it's typical thing that they do is like they're gonna serve the drink on the plastic cup.
Will taught us the beauty of aerating our matcha so we can get the full impact.
You've got to aerate. I think it makes a big difference. This is a sensorial experience. It's mindfulness of the senses. What do you think, Wallace?
Yeah, I mean, I think you aerate and do some mindful senses.
Thanks for that, Wallace.
For this one, the tofu one, we can smell the matcha. The aroma is really coming through. The green is, I think, a little bit lighter green than what we've seen in some of the other matchas that we've had.
I tend to like things that are a bit more neutral with my matcha. For example, if strawberry and matcha both are quite strong. So I'm really excited for the tofu because the tofu is a really nice, soft, neutral flavor. Yeah. I think it'll blend really well with the matcha. I'm like really excited for this.
Yeah, let's try it.
Is it just me, or is the color of the matcha drinks extremely satisfying?
I agree. I do like the color of the matcha.
I'd say this is a pretty milky version, though. I'm a bit concerned, but I'm glad we have less ice. For the visual podcast follower out there, I just got a straight up and down cold whisk, cow milk, half ice, which I think is going to make a big difference as we drink through because it gets pretty watery towards the end there.
I get the coconut matcha. This is my favorite combinations. I like the taste of like how fresh the coconut water is. It had like a little bit of the natural sweetness. And for some reason, when coconut with matcha combine together, I taste like a grassy flavor from it. Ooh.
Oh.
I like it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you like it better than the one we had the other day?
It's different than the one we had yesterday.
Yeah.
So like to compare with the Umi one, I think the Umi really had like a good matcha, like a real matcha, and it's strong, it's smoother. And this matcha, it's less strong as the other Umi matcha, but it like the combination of the matcha with the coconut, it's just so balanced, and I like it.
I think that's a staple now. It's like that coconut water with any matcha, whether you look at the degree of quality, makes it taste good.
Yeah.
So,
That's a good combo. Let's try the tofu.
All right, now I'm really going to try the tofu. Did you have a try?
I did.
Yeah,
I
okay.
tasted it already. I want to see your opinion on it. And I think you're right. The tofu doesn't take away from the matcha, something like strawberry does. This one's mellower.
Oh, interesting. Usually I like a neutral flavor with my matcha, but this I think might be too neutral.
I can't taste the tofu.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was gonna say. You barely taste the tofu, but it's a nice way to, I guess, add some protein to your day.
Yeah.
That's what I would do because honestly, it just tastes like matcha.
Yeah. Well, I only taste matcha. Wallace, how many grams of proteins do we need a day?
I don't know. This is my brother-in-law said you need your weight in pounds. So if you're 150 pounds, 150 grams of protein per day.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's true.
That's almost certainly excessive.
It does
a lot of protein.
But I will say, as someone who's trying to build muscle myself, that is the recommendation.
Really, it really is.
Yeah, and like that's if you're working out. If you're not working out, you can definitely have less. But there's some tricks to that. It's definitely a process.
It's a known fact that no one listens to me, but I'm almost always right.
I support you.
I find that hard to believe. So it's a protein process. Coming back to matcha, the topic at hand, I agree with M Van, or as the locals say, Bom Van. Compared to umi, it's lacking some punch, but the flavor is still there. It's still smooth. But as I could suspect from the color, it's pretty milky. But it's nice. It's perfectly good. I enjoy it far more than the fizzy yuzu beverage yesterday. That was tough.
At the club?
One and done.
Yeah, Hero Club.
Give me some milk, give me some soy, give me something I can work with. So this is pretty nice, especially on a hot day, going down a treat. What do you think, Wallace?
Yeah, I think that looks pretty delicious. I'm having a blueberry soda, but I would also wonder when I look at it I wonder about the origins of green tea, and I wonder sometimes when I'm walking around, I think like, what was the first person who ever tasted green tea as a drink, and how did that happen?
This is actually a well-known Chinese parable, which was related to us by Ted yesterday.
Well, this is in China, but Japanese matcha is in Japan, so that there might be two stories going on here. But in China, the farmers would find that if they put tea leaves in water, that they would have more energy and they would be more awake. And obviously, they're trying to describe the caffeine effect. So then it became kind of like a routine, a staple where they just drink tea leaves in the hot water, and it eventually became tea, as what we know now. So in Japan, I'm imagining somewhere in the mountains, someone decided to just take tea leaves and just roll it. And maybe they were bored and they decided to pound it into a powder.
Yeah, but honestly, I'm wondering about way before this. I'm talking about the guy the pioneer.
I have the answer to your
the
question.
Trailblazer.
I got it.
Okay.
It was a Chinese king, who was sitting underneath a tree, and he had a cup of some warm water, because the Chinese love warm water, very anti-icy water. And thanks to a wind, some would say a divine wind, blew some leaves from the tea plant into the king's cup. And that, they say, was the first cup of tea in history.
Oh, wow.
Really?
Really?
Oh, I didn't know.
I'm surprised you
Wow.
people don't know this. Ted must know. You got that right.
We just watched The Last Emperor, and he couldn't leave the Forbidden Palace. So which secret tea trees was he sitting outside of?
Well, you're talking about the last emperor. This is one of the first.
The first emperors were free to roam around? I don't think so.
You got that right.
You know what? To add on to the Japanese matcha, I think that people would probably try to, how do you intensify the flavor? So that
Yeah.
to me was like, okay, if we put the whole plant in, that's really going to intensify the flavor
Yeah.
and the impact.
Yeah,
That's the way I would think of it.
and
the
tea is
matcha.
a process. Like all teas come from the same leaf. It's just how you roast it. Oolong is roasted differently. Matcha is basically tea leaves rolled and then grounded. So yeah, it's all about the process. I guess the Japanese like to do a bit more than one step.
Well, the Japanese are a bit extra.
I didn't say that, but yes.
I did.
And I agree with you.
Yeah, and this one is very smooth. I think it was very smooth.
Yeah, I like this one better than the Matcha Club,
Yeah.
but ume matcha was the best still.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the umi matcha was really quite good.
Would you say that the tofu matcha is more filling because it's got some solid in there?
Definitely, yeah.
Mhm.
You could definitely
So
say
if you
that.
want a little mini drink / snack, I'd say the coconut's a good option because coconut water is like a half food, half water to me, and tofu is more snack than drink.
Yes.
So you can drink and snack at the same time.
And protein.
You know,
Yeah.
this was
Threat.
Yeah.
to all our matcha friends out there. This is a little secret I will reveal. I love boba tea as well.
Mhm.
So this is kind of gives you that little chewy bite
Yes,
stuff that I like about
agree.
boba. So that's where the tofu comes in. I think that's
You and I
I
think
like it.
might be a good combination if they add tofu and coconut water and matcha.
yeah.
Okay, so next up we're gonna try the cold whisk. Here we go.
Oh, can you explain what is cold whisk again?
Go for it.
So cold whisk is when they use cold milk versus hot water with their matcha when they're blending it together. So it takes a lot more effort to whisk in the matcha powder with the cold milk. But it makes it a lot creamier. From
Because
my,
there's the water, yeah.
yeah.
So it seems
So.
usually it's creamier.
All right. Shall we?
Yeah. Go for it.
You know what? I'm gonna drink it without a straw.
Yeah, I
I just
think
feel
so.
that's more refined.
Yeah. I think you get the full impact.
Both hands, very mindful.
Both hands, yes.
I feel like I just had a lot of the diluted water.
The ice melted too quickly.
Pretty good.
The matcha flavor is much stronger in this than in the other one. I think it's grassier.
Yeah, it definitely has a more grassier taste. But still
Slight-
smooth.
Yeah, it's pretty smooth, slightly astringent, a little more bitter.
Would you like to try?
I want to try.
Try the cold whisk. You said yours was pretty smooth, right? Your cold whisk was
Very
very smooth.
Yeah, nice.
Prefer the coconut?
It is stronger matcha flavor.
Yeah.
And also I taste the chat in the end.
Yes,
I
astringent.
like it.
Jap, yeah.
Astringent.
Well, thank you everyone for joining us today for our session here at Willow Matcha.
Yes.
So definitely come here and hang out. We're in a really nice alley with the wind blowing, and it's very cool. So definitely come by and check this one out.
I would definitely come here on like an everyday occasion.
Yeah, like it's an
Yeah,
everyday matcha. I
For
think
sure.
And very well priced. All of this was $10.
so. Wow.
It's really good. I didn't pay for the bill, so.
Even better. Makes it sweeter.
Yes.
Cheers.
Bottoms
Cheers.
up.
Bottoms
Later.
up. Bottoms up. Matcha,
Matcha
later.
later.